There's a lot happening right now in the world, on all levels, from the global to the country, community, individual lives. A lot of people are affected by everything that's happening. It's just a big time of change. A lot of people that aren't necessarily used to dealing with anxiety are having to. I was diagnosed with depression, OCD, general anxiety disorder 15, 20 years ago. So I've had a lot of time to sort of find some tools that work for me, some of these tools that I've discovered, some of these tools that I've been given. I'm not certified by any means. I'm just a guy with anxiety that wanted to share some of the tools that help me so that maybe they can help you. The first thing to remember, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Nathaniel, and I have anxiety. There, now, something that you and I can share. Biggest tip that I could give anyone is simply to breathe. You don't necessarily realize it, but when we are pumped with adrenaline or we're in that fight or flight sense, we tend to kind of constrain our breath. But you really want to remember to breathe. You want to take the time to pause and just breathe. You'll become mindful of your breath, and you become just aware of your body, and you'll focus on your breath and less on your anxiety. Mindfulness is just being aware of where you are, of your body, of your surroundings, of everything, grounding yourself, being aware of the breath entering through your nose and filling your lungs and exhaling through your mouth, and being aware of the birds and the crickets and the dog and the wind, the breeze through the trees, the sound of the wind chime, and just being where you are right now. Know that thoughts are not good or bad. They're just thoughts. And if you have a thought, don't necessarily freak out about it. The difference between thought and action is big. It's normal for the brain to play out instances and situations and think fantastical things. It's acting on it that's the big difference. Another thing about thoughts is, because it can run, try to identify what's real and what's anxiety. A rational thought is, I'm sitting here recording this video because I think it might be able to help someone. An irrational thought would be, people are going to hate it and no one will ever, they'll bully me off the internet and I'll have to hide the rest of my life or something. The anxiety will latch onto what you care about, which can be hard. But keep that in mind, that it's something that happens, so you can better identify it in the future. Another thing would be, create a space of calm wherever you are. If you have an apartment, create a corner someplace, or outside if you have a space that you can sit and just sort of breathe. Having a place of calm is very important, because there are days where you're going to feel overwhelmed and you need to have a place to retreat to where you can recharge. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, it doesn't matter. You need that place. And in my place, I set up an altar, which is not, I don't mean that as like a religious sense. I guess it's a spiritual sense, but it's not a place where I worship a deity. It's a place where I put photos and objects, reminders of things that I'm thankful for, people that I'm thankful for, and reminders of who I've been and who I'd like to become. as I better myself on this journey. And having a visual reminder, I think, is really good. Be gentle with yourself. I mean, like I said, I've been dealing with this 15, 20 years. I have medication. I have people that I see on the regular, and I still have bad days. The longer that I am exposed to this, the more I learn about it and the more I learn about myself. And that's what's important. It's how you react to certain situations, how you react to different things, and knowing that will help you so much in getting through the hard times of anxiety. Just to recap, recognize that you're not alone. Breathe. Be mindful of your body and how you're feeling. Thoughts are thoughts. Recognize irrational thoughts and create a space of calm. Hopefully these things will help you, and good luck.